Welcome back, everybody. Making progress on the cathedral here. Very impressive. Nice big building. So we have worked on the yard. A beautiful yard it is. All the different shades of dirt. But today we are going to be working on something on the interior. So today I'm going to be working in here on the back wall of this cathedral. So we'll be right behind the altar there. So I want this wall behind the altar to be the focus of the whole building. So when you enter into this main space, that's all you're going to see. And I want it to be large, imposing, kind of grab your attention as soon as you get in here. So I built a few other of these zombie type churches around the world. Most of them are much smaller. So this one is by the largest by far of any of them. So I decided I want to try something a little different, since this may be like the main church that they have. So I'm going to kind of go away from the stained glass I would normally put in this giant back wall. I mean, we have obviously have plenty of stained glass on the rest of the building, so a little missing from this wall is not going to be a problem. So this is going to be a zombie kind of statue, like a 2D statue. I'm going to build it with the concrete, powdered concrete, and actually solid concrete, trying to get a mix of textures in there so it kind of represents what the zombie looks like in the game. So we started by putting down, this powdered concrete for the dark gray feet, and then we'll do the blue. Kind of like blue powder, I think, looks best for the pants. Little highlights of the dark blue, concrete. Shirts like lime or light blue, and then lime for the body texture. And then I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of the green and cyan in there, just trying to keep, trying to replicate it as best I can. So for this build, I didn't actually build it in creative. I did the old-fashioned, took some graph paper and just sort of sketched it out by hand. Drew it in, with each square of the graph paper being a block, and just sort of drew it in by hand on what the zombie looks like. And then actually colored it in so I can get all the colors and stuff. So I actually have a pattern I'm following, so I can follow the pattern and just lay the blocks where I need to, and we should come up with the same zombie that I put on paper. So now comes the moment of truth and the reveal now. Not too bad. It's not perfect, but I think it'll do. I've tried to put in different highlights and stuff in here. So overall, I think it's pretty good. All I need to do is add a bunch of glass onto that back wall, and then we can get started on working on the interior here. So I think I want to work on this here, your altar first. And things are so gray in here, I thought it would be good to break everything up with, wood. Like that. And then maybe just, if I put fences across here, can I get away with this though? Can I do, yeah, that might be. Something like that. Need to get a few more fences. Oh, that's looking better already. Because the priest is going to be standing right up there, so we'll be able to see him there. And then these fences work out nice, so you don't have a lot of gray. Because there's a lot of gray that's broken up by the stained glass. Oh, I also made a little entrance for the priests because they're going to have their house down here. So I guess there'll be like an eating area, maybe a study, some bedrooms, maybe actually bedrooms off to the side. A place where they can dine and research. We'll have a library in here someplace. We got others, so that could be little rooms over here on either side here. Take advantage of the tower. And then up front, this is where the other towers are. So we have this front entrance here I've got. I think what I'm going to do is just set up some pistons because I've got room over here. So I'll just make a simple piston door where it's just push the pistons over, block up the door. So then you can have a secret entrance where we can actually use this these levers as I use for decoration. I can actually use one of those to let us into the secret door, and I can flick a switch and close it. So it would come through, yeah, so the signal would come through this block here. But I should be able to take through this block, maybe run it down and then over into the pistons over here. And this, I think I'm going to actually close off this whole wall here so you won't know. I've got this other entrance in the front here. So you have this entrance here. This whole thing here will be a wall, so you won't even know there's anything behind there. So that might be like the secret knowledge of the church would be back here. Maybe I can put another secret door in here someplace. But this is kind of, you'll come down here, and this will be where all the, you know, the church members, the clergy, I guess it is, would live, you know, kind of stay down here. It's a little low. I guess I could lower the floor down one. Because all I've got under here is water, I believe. Or even... yeah, so all I've got under here is water. And actually I've got dirt too, so this is probably easy to dig down a few blocks so I can actually give it a taller roof and make a basement. I wasn't really planning on making a basement, but I guess we are now. And then got the altar here with a clerk. I think I'm going to put like one of those lecterns, a few lecterns up here. And then they could be up here, and then so that works out. I think I got doors here. I thought maybe if I did, how does that look? I mean, you won't be able to see it, but that kind of hides it. Especially if I do, you know, the same thing over here. Kind of almost makes it look like it's supposed to be that way. So I think I'm going to use a lot of trapdoors in this one to give it this fancy look. I think that's almost like wood paneling. So I could use that a lot on highlight some of these things. Then we'll also have to put, you know, like banners through here. Oh, that kind of almost. I wonder if I... let's see if I do it this way. Put the... like the blue here. cyan here, green here. Oops, I need to do it the other way around. Let's start here. 1, 2, 3. So let's put the lime there, the green here, the light blue or cyan in the blue. Well, that kind of does give it a zombie-ish look. I may even put a gray one here to kind of cover that up, because it'd be too tall if I left it this full length. But if I put a gray one there, that would almost look like a tiny little zombie statue. Let's go see if I got any gray. Oh! Not safe, not safe. We have an intruder. And I don't have any weapons. I have an axe, but okay, we're gonna have to figure a way. Oh, figure a way out of here. Oh, I do have a way out of here. Okay. Let me go get rid of that creeper and then be back in a second. Oh, I do like the look of that. Almost like a little zombie standing there. So I put some over here. Just starting the decoration. I'm going to have to do a bunch more decorating here. Put in that lime. I don't know why I did the lime there. I had a lot extra lime left over. The only other thing that's going to be major in here, it's going to be a little touches, a few, details I need to add in, probably between episodes. But like we'll have pews here, and then maybe up here we'll have another set like there. So this would be like the VIP pews. VIPs. And maybe, yeah. Oops, let's get rid of this. I actually need one of these, what's it, dark oak woods. So one there. And we can do the same thing here. We got the pews sitting here. We got 2 rows of pews here. It's probably about as far up as I'm going to go. Definitely going to think of something else to put back here. I don't know why that gives you 3. I wish that gave you 4. I guess I could tweak things. There. That works good here, and then down here we'll really just have, yeah, like that. Skip a couple rows, skip a couple rows. Something like that. So, and then I'm gonna have some more over here. So let's, we don't want them to, they're not going to look down. These are just all going to be ground level. Yeah, so let's take a look at how that's going to turn out. So I've finished up just a little bit of the design. I've got the pews in. Still need to add lighting, so I'm going to add a bunch of lighting. I got my 2 rows of pews here. I didn't want to go up. I probably could, actually I may be able to take those up higher. Now they're looking, it's not going to block that window. I was afraid it's going to block that window. Not really worried about those two, but maybe I can take it up to maybe like 4 rows. I'll try that. And I've got these in here, got plenty of spacing. A little tighter over here, and I need to finish the ones there. But I did get the altar here finished. I need to add candles and all that kind of stuff, but we've kind of got a 3-man altar here. So I got the one person here, and I guess you're going to have another one over here, and another one over there. I don't know what zombie priests do, so can't really tell you, but I thought it looked decent. It's actually not too bad at all. Still got a bunch of little things to do. Got lighting to put in, which is mainly going to be candles. Now we have candles. Candles are good for a church. I'm still on 117, so the lighting is important. If I was 118, I wouldn't need as much lighting. And I may just put in the lighting that I want and then supplement it with torches until we upgrade to 18. And I won't have to worry about mobs spawning. But I do not want them to spawn, because that's what happened out here with that creeper earlier. I'd cleaned all this up and got the lighting ready for 118. But as you see with all these torches, that gets it down to the 117. So you can reduce quite a few torches with the 118, because mobs only spawn at 0. So that will really help make it nice and neat. And I don't need as much light. So I'll get rid of all these torches after we upgrade. Don't know when that'll be, but someday. So always plan for the future. But I think that wraps it up for today. Thank you all for watching. And come back, catch the next one, and we will, well, I got to work on the top of those. And I'll probably do a little bit of work on the inside, just doing the detail work, and then show it off to you, because you really don't want to see that. Sometimes it's a little piddly on camera watching that detail work. So until then, thank you all, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.